What's up? Looks like there's a little bit of water ingress in here. Oh my god, this is actually the real trim panels. Nice. Really not sure what that is. Project Integra starts with some good science. Welcome everyone to this Honda Integra Type R. It's a DC2 and it has a real big soft spot in my heart because this car, not only have I been a massive fan of it since I was a child, but the story behind this car is something, it gets you right here. This car is actually a family members of mine and they've basically given it to me over some really unfortunate circumstances. A family member of mine, through my wife, they own this car, and due to some really unfortunate circumstances, they are no longer with us anymore. And what ended up happening was, through my wife's family, they found out about me and heard that I'm really into cars, and they basically approached me, and basically the conversation eventually got to the point where they were looking at potentially selling this car or, you know, doing something with it. My wife's family were like, oh well, wait a minute, our nephew is really into cars, he's really into Japanese cars, how about we speak to him? And so I got in touch with them. We ended up speaking a little bit, and the brother of the owner is the main person I was speaking to. He explained to me how the previous owner was, and I was really like, oh man, I really wish I got to meet him, but unfortunately, you know, I'm not sure if I'm going to disclose what he passed away from. The owner was literally really young. I think he was only like 35 or 36 years old, very similar age to me, and he has a 4-year-old son. And when I was speaking to the family, what they eventually told me was how the owner of the car, he really wanted to pass this car down to his son. And for me as a car guy, and also I hope to be a father someday soon, and hearing that, it really affected me, because that's like the one thing that I would want to do with my cars, with my kids, is to pass it down to them as well. And the fact that he's no longer with us and he has this desire, but the rest of the family aren't really into cars enough. They could maintain the car if they really wanted to, but it's just not something that was on the top of their mind. And so I kind of have taken the project on to bring the car back up to a really good standard, and potentially I might look at buying the car. Ideally, I would love to buy the car and keep it with me until their son is old enough to be able to take the car. It's one of those, I know the family actually don't really want to get rid of the car, and I'll be honest, I've started to already fall in love with the car. The car's literally just been on the driveway. It is really, really disgusting inside, to say the least, the mold and stuff that has developed in there. So that's going to be today's project. Enough of the background story, enough of all of that. This video, I'm going to purely dedicate it to cleaning out the car. So feel free to join me on looking around the interior. I do not want to really be inside of it without a mask on. Let's have a look at the interior. So as soon as we open the door, there's a very interesting smell that comes from it all. We can start seeing mold all over the interior. There are a few extra spare bits and pieces that was given with the car, so those are all things that I'm going to look at fitting on at some point. The seats are in really good condition. Oh my god, the smell is horrendous. This is how far I'm standing from the car. I'm just bringing the arm in, but it smells strong. Now I'm going to try and use one of these COVID masks. The first step is clearing out everything from the car, so my jump leads. And I think he brought a head unit for the car, which is kind of cool. So we do have this steering wheel. Got some screws here. Pretty much the car's cleared out. Next step's gonna be just like vacuuming everything and trying to get rid of that mold. So I've got this mold remover that I'm gonna look at trying out. So I'm first going to try and wipe it all off with some disposable tissue. There's one door down, rest of the interior to do.
I got pushed onto another team. No, because of the car. You know, unfortunately, the ending wasn't. Doing it now. Everybody loves your moto. You don't even glasses? Let's check that.
So as you guys can see, the car is outside of the garage at the moment, and well, it was actually a year ago that I filmed all of that you just seen. The interior has stayed that clean, which means the mold has not come back. But there's a reason why the car is absolutely filthy still, and it's parked in this corner area, and that is because, well, unfortunately we do have an engine issue which I'm trying to diagnose. It's not been easy, but hopefully we'll be able to figure it out together, because it's still not fixed yet, but I will explain everything that I've been working on and thinking about in the next video about this car. Yeah, I'd love to do loads of things with this car. I want to take it on loads of trips, take it to the Nürburgring, get some real good time with the car, and do the things that the previous owner would have loved to have done with it. The biggest thing is when I started filming everything with this car, I really didn't know how to approach it. And then having my daughter gives this project a whole new meaning to me. You know, she means the world to me now, and she's growing up so fast, and I think about everything that I have and what I would leave behind for my child. It's about to start raining, and I think it's a nice point to end this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in a future video. Peace out. Bye.